I think we were just pissed off about last year, the way it finished, coming up short, and we really just wanted to send a message. Especially heard that they were talking about physicality all week and how they're going to out-physical us again and all that, and just took that personal.
Yeah, you think Utah's game on Saturday against San Diego State meant something? You know, to all those players that remembered the loss last season to San Diego State, this game sure did mean a lot. The Aztecs talked all week about how physical this matchup could be and how physical they could play against the Utes, but it was the Utes that came out setting the tone, beginning on the defensive side of the ball. All 5 of San Diego State's first half possessions ending in punts, 4 of those ending in 3 and out. The Utes had 5 tackles of no gain or a loss and a sack, and a very impressive 7 yards passing allowed in the first half, just 1 yard in the second quarter.
I feel like the first 2 weeks, especially the front 7, we were really trying to find our identity as a defense. So to play a team that loves to run the ball and takes pride in running the ball, and for us to stalemate them like that, it's huge as far as momentum going into conference play.
Cam Rising's game had a slow start. He completed just 4 of 13 pass attempts in the first quarter. The Utes didn't even score in that first, but then he got going. He got his wide receivers involved too, which is something the team has been wanting to do all season. Rising threw the ball 17 more times, completing 14 of those passes, had 224 yards and a career-high 4 touchdowns, 2 to Devon Vele and 1 to Solomon Enis.
You know, it's good to start getting the recognition that we've been working so hard for, proving a lot of people wrong. You know, we heard a lot of things about them saying the receiving core is lacking and that we can't trust them on the outside. But, you know, once we get that opportunity, we always make sure we capitalize on that. So it's really good to start getting the ball and getting a little bit more involved in the offense, because we understand we got some dudes on the team, but, you know, we can also be those dudes.
Stevenson Sylvester joins us now. Nice win for the Utes, but how concerned are you before you start breaking down some video about their slow starts?
Not so much. It's kind of the beginning of the season, getting their rhythm, making sure that they're as confident. There's a lot of things that went into the offseason of how good this team is. And now they're just really getting into that, actually making it happen. Because everybody's reading the scouting reports. Everybody knows Dalton Kincaid, Brand Keithy, Tavion Thomas is powerhouses. So taking those away, making sure that they can add all the other assets to this offense has been a little tough. But I got confidence they'll be good during conference play.
Run defense was terrific in this game, right?
Yes, no question. And to that slow start yesterday, the defense came to play. It's more specifically in the run game. Now here on this basic offensive play, which San Diego State does very well, is they want to double team guys, get 2-on-1, right? They want 2 guys on 1 on the defensive line. How defense needs to handle that is make sure that they get 1-on-1 by the linebackers coming up and taking those offensive linemen off of those D tackle. Corinne Reed does an amazing job here of not only getting to the offensive line of scrimmage, he just shoots it. Why would I waste time with the offensive lineman? Stops the north and south progression of the running back, makes them go east and west, right? He's not going anywhere east and west. He falls right into Cole Bishop's lap. Another TFL for this defense. They did that all night, and it was terrific. And that's why that defense had such a great job on Saturday.
It was also terrific to see those wide receivers finally get going on offense, right?
About time.
Yeah, no question. And so the defense held it up for the offense, allowed Cam Rising to get his feet wet and get back into the groove of things. As you said, slow start in that first quarter, but this second quarter, he really took off. But the key was that offensive line blocking, right? Stopping San Diego State's penetration in the backfield. This cup, which we talked a lot about, this quarterback pocket in the Pac-12 championship last year, how great it was for Cam Rising to step up and throw. Here, Cam Rising was able to go through his first, second, and third progression to Solomon Enis and make that touchdown. And then, of course, at the end of the half, after the special teams turnover, Devon Vele gets into the end zone to end the half, getting up 21-0. Get off the sticks. 21-0 on the Aztecs, making it a very stable lead for us.
Arizona State next, but they feel pretty good after that win, right?